Hi, I'm Jarrad McVeigh from the Sydney Swans. This is my all-time top 10 players from New South Wales ACT.
Swans attacking territory. Jolly the front position, beautifully tapped. McVeigh, yes, it's a beauty.
How good is this by the Swans? They've gritted their teeth and they've stormed back into it. If he kicks the goal, there's a point the difference.
Number 10, I've got John Longmire. I had to put my coach in. Look, he's won a premiership as a player. Now as a coach, he kicked 98 goals one year. He kicked 2 goals 8 in the last game to miss the 100. So unlucky for him, but he had to go into my top 10 at number 10. And to have Horse in there, I've seen him play, and now I've been coached by him. He had to go in there for me.
Carey's handball a beauty to Swash. Swash a wobbler. Important ball. Longmire one out. Normally does this well. Should kick a goal. This'll lift them. Well played, Big Horse.
At number 9 is Carrroll. He's a Sydney Swans Hall of Fame player.
Another hand pass over to Carrroll at centre half forward. A long shot for goal. And how about that one? What a beauty!
He was 6 years captain at this footy club. He brought the club from South Melbourne to Sydney. Was one of the real pioneers for us, and we really respect the way he went about it. He was one of the most elite kicks that we've ever seen at the footy club, and we've got a lot of time and a lot of respect for Dennis.
Off to Carrroll, short little chip in towards Love, who takes them up. Good effort by Carrroll. Plays on back to Carrroll again. Lindner shepherded out of it. Carrroll pulls it back and has gold for Sydney.
At number 8, Brett Kirk, 2 times best and fairest winner. I think for 7 years he was in our top 2 at the BNF, which is an unbelievable effort. A very courageous player, a great captain. I learned a lot from him personally as a player. He was lucky enough to win a premiership in 2005. He led this club really unbelievably through that time, and a lot of the stuff that we see today is what Kirky left us, and a pleasure to play with.
Well, if you could bottle his blood, Brett Kirk, you'd put it in the Sydney Hall of Fame. He epitomises this club.
The crowd's up. They're up out of the chair, actually, in the pocket.
They might will it home. Hits it well, bends it back. The footy gods are here.
Oh, how good's that?
Number 7, Lenny Hayes. I've watched Lenny growing up playing football, coming from Pennant Hills. I played for them also, and he played with my brother. He's won 4 best and fairest. He's played in a couple of grand finals with Norm Smith. Unfortunately missed out on a premiership, but the way he goes about it, he's had a couple of knee reconstructions and come back and still a really unbelievable player. The way he tackles and never gives up, and really silky and sublime skills. He's a real pleasure to watch.
To the top of the square, Stanley sets himself. Spencer went up, couldn't control it. Off hands, Hayes. 30 points, St Kilda lead.
They're still going, 45 metres out, and they get the hard one. Lenny Hayes.
At number 6, Shane Crawford. He's probably one of the best game runners that I've ever seen. I've played on him a few times, and the way he covers the ground and never stops running. He's probably one of the hardest players to play on. His work rate and his skills and the way he finished off was a really, really hard player to play on. He won a Brownlow, a premiership, and a number of best and fairest, and captained his club. And Shane Crawford is one of those players that you really looked up to when you were a young kid.
As for Harrison, he slips over. This could be punishment time. The skipper runs in to the open goal and kicks his second and celebrates. It comes out again. Here's a chance for Brown. Beautiful handle over the top. Crawford 2 in a minute. Left foot snap. He kicks the goal. Punches the air.
At number 5, Terry Dennison. 3 times All-Australian, a number of premierships. Obviously, a lot of his brothers played, which is an unbelievable effort for that family. Hall of Fame member at Essendon and Team of the Century player. He's now been an assistant coach at a number of clubs, passing on valuable, knowledge of the game that he's learned over the years, and really tough player. And being at Essendon, my brother was there. He spoke of him, and he still continues to keep himself fit, and was a really strong, hard player, in a really strong era at Essendon.
To Anderson, 2 South Australians combining the short kick. has found Terry Danaher.
His left footer short of centre wing. Terry Danaher charges at it and marks. Plays on. What a sight this is to see.
6 minutes of play left in this quarter. Oh, good mark. Terry Danaher, a brilliant mark.
At number 4, Alex Jesulinko. Probably known for, that mark.
To the wing position on the member stand side. Oh, Jesulinko, you beauty!
That's, synonymous with AFL, and but his playing career was unbelievable as well. Numerous premierships. He coached premierships. He's an AFL legend. Was in the Hall of Fame. A number of BNFs.
Barassi roving beautifully to this. Grabs the ball, kicks it over here towards. It's Jesulinko. Jesulinko swings around onto his left foot. He's cooked it. It's a glorious goal.
An unbelievable player of his time, and a player that I guess young players we've all seen the footage of those old days, and he's one of the guys that you see featuring all the time.
He's been a good player, this Jesulinko. It's picked up here by John Gill. John Gill puts it onto his boot up towards. Oh, look at Jesulinko!
At number 3, Paul Kelly. Probably, along with Bob Skilton, the Swans' best player we've ever seen. 4 times BNF, probably our best captain that we've ever had. Unfortunately, didn't get a premiership, but the way he played the game, he started off in rugby league and started AFL at 15 years of age. The way he has moulded the players at this footy club, we all look up to him, and we all go silent when he comes into a room, and you get nervous because Paul Kelly is a true inspirational leader and a player we always look up to, and one of my personal favourites.
Valandia gets it from Creswell. What contest! Crouch, hand pass into a Blues opponent, comes to Rice, he hasn't got time. Schwartz.
What about the tackle of Kelly?
Bumped off his kick. Kelly. Kelly gets free. Kelly gets a goal!
That is a team lift up.
At number 2, James Hird. He's won 5 best and fairest, 2 premierships, captain the club. Really courageous. He's gone through some horrific injuries in his career, but always came back and still put his head over the ball. He's won 5 Anzac Day medals, so he knows how to perform on the big stage.
Maybe Murphy should have kicked. Bullen. Hird.
He's now a coach of a team, and was always really respectful of the way his thoughts on the game and how smart he was as a player, and his skills, his work ethic. Is some of the best I've ever seen.
Lucas grabs it in the pocket. James Hird for a James Hird-like goal. On cue.
And at number 1, no surprise, the big king, Wayne Carey.
It's kicked forward again for North Melbourne, coming from Simpson. Oh, Carey! What a magnificent mark!
7 times All-Australian, 2 premierships, 5 BNF. Changed the way the game was being played at centre-half forward. North created a game plan basically for him, the Pagans paddock, and speaking to John Longmire, the way he led the group, and the way you saw that when you were a kid was, you knew you were watching something special, and the marks that he took, the games he took hold of.
Round to King running out of room. Round the corner he goes. It bounces in the vicinity of Carey. Magnificent!
Wayne Carey was the king then, and he still is the king now, and that's why he's my number 1.
Traffic, not a bad kick, just too high for Simpson. Carey's got it, beats one, straightens up, 49 metres out. Great shot by Carey, magnificent goal.